Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Keep it up. Nice job. All right, we'll give ourselves about another minute or so. We'll let anybody else kind of trickling in. I'm kind of checking in, see. Oh, Andy's here. King of the North.
Andy.
Hey, Andy. No, Andy, I guess. He's here, but not here. We got a good little workout plan today. We got a decently sized warm up. We got 5 good exercises, different kind of rep scheme, more volume, more fun. So we'll get
Hi,
sweaty.
Coach Max.
Hey, Kyle. I know we got the Dodgers on too. We just tied it up. Craziness. But we have exercise to do. All right, so I'm going to, got another Andy in the waiting room. I'm going to mute everybody. Everyone looks all muted. I'm going to spotlight myself and we're going to get to work. Let me spotlight for everybody. Yes, here we are. All right, so we'll start on our traditional warm-up for HLC. We're going to roll with our toe sits to start. We got 2 different variations. We're going to do 1 minute in each as usual. We start on our knees. Take your shoes off. Andy, you're killing me because you keep going in the waiting room, but I'll keep admitting it anyways. All right, so we'll start with our toe sits. So what that looks like is as follows. Starting with your toes tucked in like so. We're going to sit ourselves back. I've started a timer for a minute. We're just going to hang on in this position. Right? Try to maybe wiggle around a little bit. If this is getting easy, wiggle your butt a little bit. Try to get different vectors, different force going into different areas of the toe. Remember, if it's painful for you, you can lean forward a little bit till you get out of that pain position. Okay, we want to challenge ourselves by sitting farther back. So the more we're up and down vertical over our toes, the better and more pressure is going to go into the ground. We want that what's called big toe dorsiflexion. All right, we're just nearing our second half here. Oh, I definitely feel this today. Just hanging on in this position. We got about another 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to come out of this nice and slow. Make sure you come out nice and slow. You're going to wiggle those toes, kind of maybe tap them on the ground. Make sure they're not dirty on the bottom. And we're going to start into our sock walks, our traditional sock walks. I will move my white shoes and we will start. So facing the camera, right? We started on those tippy toes. We're going to walk towards the camera. I like to always recommend 20 steps. Once you get to your destination, we're going to go backwards, walking backwards. Excellent. All on those tippy toes. Now we're going to change it up. Now we're on our heels. So toes towards the stars. We're going to walk on our heels all the way towards the camera or for at least 20 steps. And then we'll do the same thing, staying on those heels. We're going to walk backwards. So I'll get in screen here. We're going to walk backwards for 20 steps or at least a distance. Awesome. So now we're going to put them together. Now it's going to go heel, midfoot, tippy toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, like we're walking on a plank. Good. Once you've gotten to the back, you can try to go backwards if you want, but I like to kind of reset and do it one more time, just so I make sure I get in all my steps because I'm in a little bit of a small space. Heel to toe, heel to toe. Good. Last but not least, we have the outside of our feet. So I'm going to roll my feet out and I'm going to walk forwards on the outside of my feet. Then I'm going to walk backwards. Awesome. So then we're going to turn to the side in what's called lateral. You're going to walk lateral on the outsides of those feet still. Good. And then we'll walk back laterally. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nice job. From here, I'll give you about 30 seconds. Make sure your shoes go on. Make sure you tie them. I'm wearing white shoes today because the Dodgers are in white and because my mat is black, so it makes it a little bit easier. All right, we got a couple more warm-up exercise. So First exercise is going to be on our hands and knees, hands and knees. So hands and knees, we're doing what's called a cat camel, cat cow, however you want to justify it. From this position, I'm going to make sure my hands are under my shoulders. That's going to be important later on. And your knees are under your hips. From here, the movement happens at my hip. So my hip is going to tilt forward. Then my hip is going to tilt away, or I'm going to have to take my back pocket and tuck it into my knees. So the movement happens at the hip. That creates that rounding of the back. All right, we got 10 reps. So tuck, 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 and then extend, 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 extend. And then round your back. Remember, movement at the hip, and then go all the way back. Good. So I'm going to do 3 more here. So 1, 2, last but not least, and 3. Awesome. So we're going to stay down. Our next exercise is a downward dog. So what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of be in a push-up position. And all you're going to do is you're going to try to slide the ground forward. So we want to push our hands forward, but our hands aren't going to move. I push forward as my head goes through my body. Pause for a second, take a big breath in through the nose, and then we come back into our push-up position. Okay, so we're going to do that 5 times. Push through, and then we come back. Good. Push through. Really try to push, 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 push. And then we come all the way back. Good. Push again. Nice. All the way back. Last but not least, I push, I push, I push, I push, I push. And then I come back. Excellent job. Whew. All right, we're going to stand up. Let's see what's happening here. We're going to stand up. Andy, I don't know if we can see you. Hey, Chris, good to have you here. All right, so next but not least is called a lateral lunge with rotation. So I'm going to stand like this, okay? My feet are really wide. They're going to be wider than my shoulders, okay? That's a minimum. We really want to stretch them out. So from here, I'm going to shift my body weight over, and by doing that, I'm going to tap my elbow to my knee, okay? A lot of things being thrown at you. So maybe I'll move a little bit forward. So from here, all that's going to happen is I'm going to shift my weight laterally. So I shift myself over and my elbow touches my knee. Okay. And then I stand back up. Again, I shift myself to the right. My left elbow touches the knee. So what this is doing is we're getting some good rotation at the hip. I'm feeling my hamstring and I'm getting my upper back engaged into what's called thoracic rotation. Reach through as I go over. Good. Nice job, athletes. Reach, 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 reach. Maybe you feel this in your hamstring. So from a side view, laterally rotate, tap that knee. Good. And we alternate each side. Tap, come back up. I'm going to go 2 more. So 1 and 2. Awesome. From here, last but not least, we got our cross connect. So standing nice and tall, right elbow, left knee, tap, touch. Alternating each side. We're going to do 10 total. So 3, 4. Notice how I pause at the top. 5, pause. 6, nice and controlled. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, all right. Last but not least, we're going to do our world famous, my most favorite, the inchworm. So you should just see my legs. You're going to start standing nice and tall. You're going to bend down and touch the ground. Okay, from here, I'm going to inch my hands out. I'm going to walk my hands forward nice and far. Then I'm going to inch my toes all the way up. Good. I'll stand up, take a couple steps back. We do it again. We're going to do 3 of these. All the way down. Walk my hands out as far as possible. Inch, inch, inch my feet forward. Nice. Stand back up. Take a couple steps backwards. Good. All the way down. Last but not least, we reach our hands as far as you can go. Extend, 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 or inch, inch, inch. Step through. Whew. Standing nice and tall. All right, athletes. Grab some water, right? Make sure you have a nice full water. Make sure you've looked around. Are the walls clear? Is everything away? Take a sip of that water, and then we are going to dive into our workout. So we're going to start with 30 reps of 5 different exercises. We'll go 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Then we'll shift into 20s and 10s, and then our cool down. So our first exercise is going to be jumping jacks. Our second exercise is going to be some form of a lunge, and I'll cue you guys through this as we go. Our last one's going to be timed. So I'm going to say 30 seconds. You're going to get to do as many push-ups as you want in 30 seconds, whether that's 1 or 400. Just get as many as you can in that 30-second allotment. Okay, your next is a bear crawl. So that's going to be, again, time. And then last but not least, a little abs. So a toe touch. We can get some flexion. We can feel our abs because it's important. So, all right, off we go. We're going to start with 30 jumping jacks. All right. So I'll start back here. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just like that. Come on, we're getting our heart rate up. That's the goal here. I want that heart rate nice and high. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Good. 29, 30. I feel my heart rate. Hopefully you do too. All right. Next is what we're going to bridge in a forward and a reverse lunge. So how this looks is I step backwards, I lunge backwards, and then I step forward. Then I step backwards. So that's 2. We're going to do 15 of these per side. So a lot. Forward, backwards. Notice how my left leg is like glued to the ground, right? It's like someone stapled it to the ground. It doesn't move really. Good. 8, 9, 10, 11, just like that. 12. So from a forward view, 14. Nice. And that's 15 for me. So now we got to do it with the other side. So now my right leg is glued to the ground, right? Imagine it's frozen or stapled in. I'm going to go forward for 1, forward for 2. Right? Our job is to get 15 of these. 3, 4, 5. Remember, we want to feel that front quad. Front quad. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. 13, 14. Whew. And 15. I feel it too, friends. I feel it too. My legs. All right, here we go. We got 30 seconds. Your job is to do as many push-ups as possible. Like I said, it could be 0, it could be 1, it could be 45. I'm just going to tell you to start and I'll tell you to stop. And you just tell me, or you just do as many as you can. All right, our goal is to beat it every single round. So if you did 10 this round, next round, I want you to get 11 or 12 and so forth. Whew. All right. So just a small reminder on our push-up form. Hands are under the shoulders. When we come back, our elbows don't come out, they come back. Okay, that saves our shoulders. When we are in that push-up position, I want you to tuck those hips. Don't extend them, tuck them. Okay, here we go. 30-second timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Your job is just to kind of keep moving. If you can't do a push-up, that's okay. Go nice and slow. Drop those knees. Come back up. Nice and slow. Drop those knees. Good. Come on, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3. And rest. Whew. Nice job, athletes. That gets the heart rate up. Boy, does it ever. All right. Next exercise is called a bear crawl position hold. So As I mentioned, it's important to be in this position. So hands under my shoulders, knees under my, knees under my hips. Okay, I'm gonna tuck my toes like our toe sits. From here, what's gonna happen is you're gonna lift up your knee like a credit card distance above the ground. So you're really close to the ground, but you're not quite touching. So how it looks is I'm gonna tuck my toes, I'm gonna lift up a little bit, and I'm gonna hold that position. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds, okay? Timer starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tuck, lift, hold. Okay, I want you to breathe in and out of your nose. If you start shaking, that's okay. If it gets difficult, drop your knees, catch your breath, and then head right back up into that position. Halfway there. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Nice job, athletes. Wow. You guys look great. All right, next up is our toe touch. You're gonna start on your back. Toes are gonna go towards the stars. You can either point them at the stars or the moon, or you can point them at your nose. I'm gonna point mine at my nose so I can feel my hamstrings. Okay, so either point them away, point them towards your nose. Your hands are gonna go up. Okay, we're gonna do 30 toe touches. So all it looks like is lifting up using my abs, not my back, not my hip flexors, all the way up. Feel the crunch, and then return back to the ground. Don't just lift the head, lift the whole body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I already feel it. 8, 9, nice. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway. Whew. 3, 4, 5 more for me. Oh man. 1, 4, and 5. Oh, I feel that for sure. Once you've gotten all 30 reps, give yourself a pat on the back. You've deserved it and you've earned it. We got a 90-second rest timer going on right now. So we'll take a rest. Make sure you grab some water. And then we start again. But now we're just doing 20 reps or 20 seconds of everything. So food for thought there. Whew. Just got my heart rate up. I'm already sweating. All right. Halfway in our rest. We got 45 more seconds of rest. Remember, when we're resting, we want to breathe in and out of our nose. We don't want to be sucking wind through our mouth, okay? We want to pretend our mouth is taped shut and you're breathing in and out of your nose. It's going to allow that diaphragm to expand and come back in. Whew. How we doing, friends? Okay? Everybody surviving? Charlize, I see you there. Kyle, nice. Crystal, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, we're going to start again in 10 seconds, right? We're going to start with our jumping jacks. This time we got 20 reps, 20 reps. I can't stress enough, make sure you look around. Are there lamps, couches, something that could break? Make sure you don't hit it with your hand. All right, here we go. 20 seconds or 20 reps in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, athletes. 9, 10. Let's go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. I like how quick it is. It makes it better, but boy, does my heart rate get high. All right, from here, we're into our forward and reverse lunges. Okay, that's going to be 10 reps on each side. So just do it with me. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, I'm going to lunge forward. And then I'm going to lunge backwards. And I'm going to lunge forward. And then I'm going to lunge backwards. So that's 2, 3. I'm counting my reverse lunges. 4. Remember that left foot is glued to the ground. 5, 6. Nice. 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Good. So we're going to switch legs. Right leg is glued to the ground. Left leg moves forward. Forward for 1. Back. 1, 2. Good. 3, 4, 5. Nice. 6, 7. Good. 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Whew. All right, we're on the ground for our push-ups. So the caveat here, the trick here is I'm going to give you 20 seconds. You can do as many push-ups as you can. I challenge you to beat the amount of push-ups you did in 30 seconds. So it requires you to go faster and be more efficient. I think you can do it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 seconds of work. 2. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Oh man, nice job. Whew, I did not beat my score, but that's okay. Whew. All right, into our bear crawl hold, right? So if you remember, our check mark, checkmate number 1, our knees under your hips. Check mark number 2 are my hands under my shoulders, okay? I'm gonna tuck my toes. I'm gonna lift up off the ground and we're gonna hold it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up that knee, just like a credit card off the ground. So if you have really hairy knees, maybe your hair is touching the ground, but not your knees. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, last but not least, we got 20 toe touches, 20 toe touches. Here we go, feet are up. Whew. Feel the abs. Lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to touch those toes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, good God. Oh, I feel that. All right, we'll let everybody finish. Excuse me. And we're going to go ahead and take a 90-second break, a minute and a half. Grab a sip of water. I'm sweaty and out of breath. Remember, play your favorite music in your living room or in your bedroom or wherever you are. Don't forget about that. It makes things too difficult on my end, so it kind of comes and goes. We're trying our best to figure it out because we kind of need some more good, clean pop from before. I miss listening to levitating every start, so. Whew. All right, 45 more seconds of rest. And we're gonna start the same thing, but with 10. Tiffany, how you doing? Good? I see you down there on the floor. Joshua, what's up with you? You good? Nice, so good to see you. So happy you're here. Steven, how's it going? I thought I saw Bob here, but I don't think he's here anymore. Yeah, I know Bob's here. Okay, Charlize. Okay. All right. So we're going to start again in 10 seconds. We're just going to hammer through this last round. It's 10 reps of everything or 10 seconds. So you know what we're doing. It's your time to either go faster than me or try to make your form look so good. So again, you have those 10 seconds to get more push-ups. You have the 10 seconds to really dial in that form for your bear crawl. So either way, we start with 10 jumping jacks. Let me just make sure I can see myself. All right, athletes, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you have no reason not to do them. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay, 5, forward to reverse lunges. So forward, reverse, 1. Whoop. We got 5 on each side. 2, 3, nice. 4, show me your best rock hands. Yeah. 4, 5, good. We're gonna switch sides. So left leg, right leg's moving. 1, nice, athletes. Remember, feeling that front quad. If you're not feeling it, you can rotate in. 2, good. That's 4. I'm gonna go 1 more. And 5, awesome. All right, into our push-ups. Here we go. In 3, we got 10 seconds of work. 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 1. Ready, and let's go. 10 seconds. Can you do 20? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. That was a quick 60 push-ups. Wow. All right. Next up is our bear crawl hold. So maybe I'll give you a side view here. So from here, I'm going to tuck my toes. Check mark, checkmate. 1, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to lift those knees in 3, 2, 1. Let's tuck, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Nice job. Last but not least, our toe touches. Come on, athletes. We just got 10 reps. Tuck those toes or point them away. Either way, up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, man. All right. Let's start that cool down. My heart rate's through the roof, right? We start with that 1 minute of walking around, right? So all we're doing is just kind of walking around. I'm letting my heart rate drop. How fast can you get back to kind of normal rate? How fast can you let the heart rate drop to what it was when you were sitting on the couch a couple minutes ago? Whew. All right, maybe you try walking backwards. Maybe you're crossing over. Right, we're just trying to get some good movement. You're just trying different things. Nice job. We got about another 20 seconds of walking around. Nice job. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna start on the ground for a little bit of some stretches, just a few, kind of round things off. Oh, so we got our 90-90. Actually, let's do a T-spine rotation. So how the setup's gonna happen is you're gonna look like this, okay? My leg is gonna be at this small angle, and so is my back leg. Okay, I'm gonna take my left hand and I'm gonna lean it, just like so. Okay, I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna thread it through the needle, like I'm threading it through a hole. And I'm gonna open up really wide. Make those spirit fingers, eyes follow the hand. We go all the way back in. Good, all the way up. Rotate through, all the way up. Good. Nice. Oh, awesome. Let's switch to the other side. So the same thing, other side. So I'm going to pin my foot on my thigh. I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to lean it over. I'm going to take that left hand. I'm going to thread it through like I'm threading a needle. I rotate nice and high. For 1, we're just gonna do 5. For 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Oh, all right, let's do a little couple hip movements. So you're gonna have your heels up like so. Okay, all I'm gonna do is take my right knee and my left knee, and they're both gonna go down towards the ground. Okay, my heels stay on the ground. I'm gonna pivot. We're gonna go the other way, just like that. Rotating through. So we're having what's called internal rotation and external rotation, or external rotation and internal rotation. So we're rotating through, having good variability in our hips. Really important to sport. Good. Nice. Let's go 2 more. 1 and 2. Whew. All right, just a couple more stretches. Start on our back. You're gonna lift your leg up. You're gonna grab that quad or that hamstring. I'm gonna drop my foot down. I'm gonna extend it towards the stars. You're gonna feel a big stretch right back here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So we'll drop that leg. Same thing on the other side. All the way up, down for 1. But I kind of want to have that knee in a straight line. So we don't necessarily want to be here. It doesn't limit our range as much. I'm okay with you having your knee and really stretching that hamstring. 2, 3, 4. And it's good movement in the knee. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last but not least, let's try to work on some anti-texting things, right? We spend a lot of time on our phones, scrolling Instagram, text messaging, calling. So we need to work on our wrists. So with your hands and fingernails pointed forward, okay, I'm gonna bring my shoulder above my hand. Okay, from here, I'm gonna really lean forward without lifting the back of my hand. So if I'm here, right, I'm leaning forward. Okay, you're gonna feel a good stretch. Nice. And then we come back out of it. Good. For 1, we're gonna do that 3 times. Lean forward. For 2, good. We're waiting about 5 seconds. All the way back. Last but not least, all the way forward. For 3, good. From here, I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna turn it the other direction. Both hands, other direction. Again, if this causes pain or discomfort, knowing the difference is a good thing, but if it's too painful for you, then just take a breather. From here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna lean back, trying to keep my palm on the ground. Good, you're gonna feel a big stretch kind of up that forearm. Big stretch. Hold it for 5 seconds, 2 and 1. Like before, you're gonna come out of it and give some relaxation. And we lean back again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, lean forward. Last but not least, all the way back again. Big stretch, big stretch. Whew, Nelly, nice. All right, one more kind of wrist stretch. We'll come out of that nice and slow. So I like to do this one on 1 arm, just single-handedly, okay? Because it can be a lot of pressure. So I'm gonna take my left hand here. I'm just gonna put it down, okay? Just like this, kind of like a monkey. Okay, so all I'm doing is leaning back and leaning forward. Big lean forward. And we lean back, 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 back. Maybe you feel that stretch up your forearm. Maybe you feel it radiate down your hands. Again, if this causes pain, I just don't want you to be in this position. Come out of it. Good, come all the way back. Good, we'll do that same thing on the other side. Oh, my wrist already feeling. Down like a monkey, lean back, pause and hold. And we come forward. Lean back, pause and hold. And then we lean forward, good. Lean back, pause and hold. And then we lean forward, good. whew. From here, all you're gonna really wanna do is just kind of wiggle those hands, those fingers, explore that new range a little bit. And maybe you feel a little bit of tightness in there. It feels a little bit weird. That'll go away. We just wanna kind of have some cool, weird hand things, right? You see those people that do all those weird hand things, right? Remember to wiggle your fingers often, thumbs, forefingers, just get some movement. But outside of that, athletes, great job tonight. Quick, efficient. We got a lot done. We got 60 reps of a lot of things. Bang, bang, bang. We're in, we're out, and we're headed out. So enjoy the rest of your evenings. I'll see you next Tuesday. Same time, same place, same mustache. We'll have more work, more volume, more fun. So thank you all for coming. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Coach Max.